Hello my lovelies, Sophia here. Welcome back to my channel, Sophia Psychic Tarot. So today's pick a card reading is looking at the next 7 days regarding love. And we have the 3 piles 1, 2 and 3, and the timestamps are in the description box below. For my lovelies who chose pile number 1, let's have a look at your love life for the next 7 days. Please remember that there will be lots of you choosing this pile. It is just for entertainment and guidance, but you can of course get your own personal reading on your specific situation. So we have the Devil. Look at you chained in handcuffs here to the Devil. So let's just put out some more and we will pick through this. Definitely regarding a love connection. So there could be annoyances regarding a relationship or a connection. Remember, if you are in no contact with somebody, then you are still connected to them energetically. Separation is just an illusion in the current 3D. So you are still attached to them and they are hearing what you are thinking. So watch what you're thinking and what you are feeling, because that is the energy you're putting out there, a low vibrational energy here. Also, like I started to say, there could be an annoying situation around this, but look at the story you're telling yourself. What are you thinking and assuming and holding in your head? You need to be focusing on love in this situation, not the negative, lower vibrational energies. Yeah, instead of sat there going, well, nothing's working out for me, nothing's going how it should be, whatever your situation. Okay, the boat's going sailing off, oh, I've missed the boat. You're letting the grass grow under your feet here. Okay, so Spirit's advice and guidance, like I say in all my readings, or most of my readings lately, that Spirit is giving you a map from A to B. You can use that map and get to where you want to be going quicker, or you can ignore it and take longer getting lost en route. So Spirit's advice is you are the one handcuffing yourself to the lower vibrational energies. We are spiritual beings, which is our energy. Your thoughts, feelings and spoken word is what is creating your 3D reality whilst you are here on this earth. Your human body is just a vehicle that is carrying your energy around, or your soul, you could call it. So Spirit is saying you are just handcuffing yourself down, tied to the same old thought patterns or whatever you are thinking, or reacting to a negative situation. You have to bring love into this, not sit there getting caught up in your emotions thinking that nothing is working out for you. So what are you thinking about yourself, your person, other people that are thrown into the mix in this connection? What you have to really focus on the love, not the negatives, because you're just handcuffing yourself to these lower energy frequencies. Now, I have another channel, Your Thoughts Create, that will help you to shift your energies and your mindset so that you can start having the happy relationship that you want. Yeah, you're thinking it's all about your person or somebody else. When they sort themselves out, or they change, or they do this, then everything will be okay. No, my lovelies, that's not how it works. They are not creating your 3D experience here. Your thoughts, your feelings, and what you're going around talking about is what is creating your 3D reality. So Spirit is saying you need to shift in order to see the changes that you want. You are blocking your person from being the person that you want them to be, the one that is showering you with love and affection and appreciation. There could be children involved, as we have the Page of Cups here, but it also talks, when I see that Page of Cups, she's got the rainbow of hope here. Okay, she's I can't really see it. There's a rainbow, beautiful rainbow here. So this card comes out when Spirit is wanting you to trust and believe in your own power, okay, and in yourself, and start living in the wish fulfilled of how you want this beautiful relationship to be. Believe, like children believe. They believe in Father Christmas. They don't see Father Christmas come into their bedroom, but yet they believe he's been. Okay, you've got to have that childlike belief, if you like, that you used to have before your ego analytical mind came in and started telling you all sorts of things, before negative Nancy started knocking on your door and telling you all the stuff that you don't want to hear. So, yeah, for those of you in no contact, you are watching and waiting, but there's nobody there. There's no ships in sight. There's nothing there but sea and land, I suppose. But what that is saying is that you are, first of all, pressing the pause button because you are thinking, my person's not here. Why haven't they contacted me? Why aren't they coming forward? If they love me as much as I love them, then why aren't they with me? You're telling yourself a whole load of things that you are starting to believe in. Okay, fake news that is handcuffing you to this devil lower energies. That's not the right energies, and making you think that you can't have what it is that you want. This beautiful, loving relationship. Whether it is with somebody that you already know or with somebody new for some of you. Okay, for others of you, you're waiting for somebody new, but you're in the wrong energies. So Spirit is not going to bring you anybody new yet because you're not in the right energies. For those of you in a relationship, you're talking, but your person isn't changing. Why? Because it doesn't matter what you're saying. You're trying to react to get a reaction, and you're thinking that they've got free will in your movie. Nobody has free will in your conscious awareness. So you are the powerful magician, and you are the powerful creator of your reality. Nobody else, not your SP, not anybody else. You are, my lovelies, and that's what Spirit wants you to know yet again. Okay, so if things are not going how you want in a relationship, whether you are in no contact, hot and cold behavior with somebody, or in a relationship that you feel your person is being a stubborn mule, okay, then you have to shift your energies and believe in the beautiful, loving connection how you want it to be. Watching and waiting is noticing lack. For those of you in no contact, you're trying to control the how is it going to happen and the when is it going to happen, and you are pressing the pause button. Spirit is saying you are folded your map away and you are getting lost. You're taking the long route. So yet again, my other channel, Your Thoughts Create, will help you, or book a session with me so that I can help you go forward. Again, that beautiful rainbow. The leprechaun is a mythical creature. So trust and have faith and work. He's working. Okay, work on your connection and your relationship how you want it to be. Yeah, you've got to put an end to all the old thoughts, beliefs, assumptions, fears, doubts, and insecurities that are stopping you having the relationship you want. You are leaving yourself out in the cold of having a beautiful romance that you want. Yes, you're letting the bogeyman come in and hold you back from getting what you want. It is not a case of I will believe it when I see it. You have to believe it and feel it real and done within in order for it to come into the 3D. The current 3D you've already created. That is fake news. So no good keep looking at the 3D because it's the old story still. You've got to see it within and it will come outside of you. That is how you have been creating your reality throughout your life, and you will continue to do it that way. Spirit is trying to help you become consciously creative in having the life that you want, instead of letting monkey mind and autopilot thoughts and the devil mind, okay, all those negative thoughts coming in and telling you otherwise, because you can have, be, and do anything you want. You are a powerful spiritual being. You can have your beautiful cup overflowing with love and joy in a relationship, but you're getting caught up in your emotions. It is only you stopping yourself from having the relationship that you want. You can have your person coming to you. For some of you, in no contact, where you're focusing on the time, ignore it. Doesn't matter how much time goes past. Time is also an illusion in the 3D. Separation is an illusion in the 3D. Your person is right there, and you can have your person coming towards you to have your beautiful Two of Cups relationship. You can have your celebrations and joy. Some of you, this card does represent a third party situation. So if there is a third party situation or person that you are focusing on, then remember, what you focus on grows. You are giving that energy, so it is going to stay a problem in your connection or relationship. So Archangel Michael, what advice do you have for viewer number 1 this week? So, new beginnings and a fresh start. Help me release and heal my past. You've got to let go of the old story. Fill me with trust as I experience these life changes. Remember, you've got to cut out all the old story, thoughts and beliefs and assumptions that you are having that is stopping you having what you want. All the things that you think about when you go into autopilot. All those fears, doubts, insecurities, all those negative things that you are telling yourself. Like we said, the Ace is a new start, a new beginning. You can have your cup overflowing with all the love and affection that you want, and joy and happiness, but you are letting the old story come in and stop it from happening. That's why I help my clients shift their energies and mindset to get their beautiful relationships that they want. You're the only one stopping it from happening, not your person. You're thinking it's all about them. And my lovelies, it is not anything to do with them. The answers you need are coming. Look, this card lately, they've been pointing out, this is you closing your eyes and not seeing anything, because you're not believing in yourself. So you're not seeing anything happening because you're reacting to the 3D. They're not here yet, or they're acting in a certain way if you are in connection with somebody. Okay, this card is she is seeing within herself the beautiful relationship that she wants, and it will come into her sight in the 3D. Synchronicities. What signs are you noticing? Okay, your prayers and questions are being answered by synchronistic events. Notice them in order to increase their flow. So if you're thinking about something that you want, and you look up and you suddenly see the time either ends in an 11, or it's 11:11, or that it's 10:10, 12:12, 2:22, 3:33, or whatever, okay? That is Spirit saying, we've got this. We've heard you, but you're not trusting and believing in yourself. You're the one questioning and doubting. So stop questioning and doubting. You might suddenly hear their name, or you see a number plate with their initials on, or letters that remind you of their name. Lots of things that you can see that you haven't asked to see. Okay, you're not saying, oh, if I see a blue car, then Bob or Mary will ring me. No, because you will see the blue car, but it doesn't mean that Bob and Mary's going to ring you. So, signs from Spirit you know intuitively. You haven't asked for them. A specific thing to see, if you like. You could ask, please universe, show me a sign or whatever, but don't make it specific, because if you say a blue car or a red car or see a certain bird or a flower or whatever, then you will see that anyway, because your thoughts create. But it doesn't mean that your person will be in touch or do what it is that you want them to do. So ask for heaven's help. Ask for spirit's help, whatever you believe in. Okay, ask and they will help you, but they cannot do it for you. They will show you all the signs to keep you on the right path. But you have to believe in yourself and release and heal the things that you're telling yourself that is stopping you from having what you want. Remember all these believing cards underneath. So, marriage. Focus on the end that you want. Even if it's just living together or being in a happy, committed, devoted relationship. You have to focus on the end of your movie, not in the middle with the breakup scene or where things have gone wrong and your person is not doing what you want them to do. Yes, let go. As you surrender the need to control, your relaxed energy rapidly attracts your desires. You're trying to control. How's it going to happen? When's it going to happen? You're reacting to the 3D, keeping it in place like Groundhog Day. The same crap going around. You're not seeing any changes. You're focusing on the 3D, which is fake news. The answers are not around you now. You have to go to the end of your movie. You have to trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Your heart knows what it wants. It doesn't lie. What's lying to you is that devil, ego, negative Nancy telling you that you can't have what you want. And believe me, when I'm talking to my clients, when I'm mentoring them, the things that they are believing in and telling themselves and letting their person tell them and giving their power away to their SP is all the things that's stopping them. And when they let go of that and start affirming for their beautiful, happy ending, how they want their relationship to be, changing all those negative thoughts to the positives of what they do want to be seeing, and trusting and believing in themselves and knowing it's a done deal and that anything else is fake news and it is happening and it's not happening any other way than the way that they want it to, the magic happens. It doesn't matter if you have been in no contact with somebody for 30 years. It doesn't matter whatever your SP is saying or doing. Current circumstances do not matter. It doesn't matter if you are different religions. It doesn't matter if your person is married. It doesn't matter if they have controlling parents. None of it matters. You are the only one that is stopping you from having your happy ending. Believe. We've got trust and believe. The force that works through your soul, determining what's possible or impossible, the difference between success over failure, and above all, who you are, is the power of your belief. As I said before, it's no good you saying, when I see it, I will believe it. You have to believe it and you will see it. So Spirit has given you a map. You can also go to my other channel, Your Thoughts Create, or book a session with me where I can help you unpick what you are telling yourself with a one-to-one session. I will leave this with you. Love and light. For my lovelies who chose pile number 2, let's look at the week ahead for you regarding love life. Please remember that there's going to be lots of you watching pile number 2, so it is just for guidance and for entertainment purposes only. You can, of course, book your own personal reading on your specific situation. Okay, so we have the Five of Cups. What are you focusing on that is all spilt on the floor here? A miserable situation, crying over spilt milk. You need to turn around and look at the love, the Two of Cups in this situation. Are you focusing on what went wrong in your connection? What's going wrong in your connection if you're with somebody and it's going a bit pear-shaped? You're focusing your energy on the wrong situation and energy. You've got to look at the love in this connection. What is your intuition telling you? What is it that your heart truly desires? You're just focusing on the wrong energy and it's causing tower moments here. You're sort of, things have to be worked on. You focusing on these Two of Cups and following what your heart wants, okay? Instead of being like the man who built his house on sand. You're not focusing your energies in the right area, Spirit is saying. Remember, when I'm doing a reading, I'm channeling Spirit, and Spirit wants to give you this map of how to get from A to B quickly, instead of not using a map and getting lost and taking ages to get what you actually want. Because you're the only person that is stopping you having what you want, not your SP, not anybody else involved in your connection. You're thinking it is. That's why Spirit is saying you're focusing your energies in the wrong place. You're not focusing on your beautiful, loving relationship that you want, that your heart and what they are trying to download spiritually to you is saying. You're ignoring it, so you're getting caught in the 3D reality, which is fake news, and keep having tower moments. For some of you, you are about to have a tower moment. But others of you, you are getting stuck in that cycle of tower moments because you are not trusting in your own power, Spirit is saying. You're putting pressure on yourself. How much more pressure can you keep putting on yourself with these three cards? That's you being a victim in your own movie. So Spirit doesn't want you to be like that. Even if an event comes in this week that causes a tower moment and causes you to feel pressured and miserable, you have to follow what your heart truly wants. The end to your movie, your happy ending. You have to have the strength and courage to push forward, to go forward fearlessly. The current 3D can be changed in an instant. You only keep seeing it happen the same when you are focusing on the same things, your own thoughts, beliefs, assumptions. You're reacting to the 3D and keeping it in place like Groundhog Day. Spirit wants you to follow your intuition and have the strength and courage to hold your head high and push through what you're going through and focus on the love in this connection. You can have your happy ending, your beautiful, loving partnership and connection that you want. You're the only one stopping it from happening. Okay, you are the powerful magician. You're the creator of your own reality, nobody else. You can always go back and listen to pile number 1 because the message was near enough the same. In fact, it was the same. You can have your 10 of Pentacles, Spirit is saying. But you're focusing your energies in the wrong place. That's why I do, mentoring or one-to-one quick sessions with people or hour-long sessions to help people see what thoughts you're telling yourself. And believe me, when I'm talking to people, the things that they are keeping in place, that they are keep thinking about, that is stopping them having what they want. What you focus on grows. So stop focusing on things that you do not want to see in your reality. Life is a mirror. Your outside world is a mirror of your inner world. All of the things that you're telling yourself, that you are believing in, that you are assuming in, that you're reacting to, all the wrong energy. And Spirit is saying you will keep having tower moments because you're just putting pressure on yourself and carrying around dead weight, if you like, dead thoughts that are not serving you. You have to be strong, have the confidence and courage to realize that you are a powerful human being because you are a spiritual being first. Okay? And that you are the powerful creator of your reality. Now, if I was just looking at these cards as just a tarot reader without Spirit chuntering away in my ear, okay, then for some of you, there's going to be a miserable situation this week, okay, a tower moment, causing lots of you to feel pressured, okay, but you will have to follow your intuition, be strong and have the confidence and courage, and there will be a favourable outcome. Going back to Spirit now, okay, they are saying if you are thinking about somebody, if you're in no contact, or even if you are in contact, okay, and you're thinking it's them that's in the needs to change and whatever, okay, your thoughts are creating. Your thoughts are the magic. So whatever you are thinking about, whatever you're feeling is what you will be seeing happen. So if you are in no contact with somebody and you're thinking about them and you're thinking, well, how are they thinking and feeling about me? They are thinking and feeling whatever you are thinking about yourself, thinking about them, or thinking that they think about you. So check in with your thoughts. There is always movement behind the scenes, Spirit is saying. You can have your happy ending with proposals or the love and affection that you want in a relationship, whatever the situation is that you're in. Okay, again, pushing Spirit aside. The other message for some of you is whatever you are thinking, okay, if you're thinking of moving on, then you can move on for someone new, or you can move on in your thoughts and bring in the end that you want to your movie. Okay, not focusing on the spilt cups. You have to be in your power. And she's got a sword here. Swords are your mental energies, your thoughts. Stay in your power over your negative thoughts. So, this wizard, or witch, if you like, she has mixed all her potions together, and she is now waiting for them to brew, if you like. So, the seeds that you've planted, the thoughts that you've had about your happy ending, might have gone a little bit tits up at the moment, but you have to be patient for things to change. You're the magician. The current 3D is fake news. So you have to wait for the current 3D to catch up with the beautiful, happy ending you are seeing in your relationship or connection. Again, you have to be the Queen of Swords. Like that one we saw at the bottom there, standing in your power, cutting out anything that is not serving you. So when you're looking at the 3D and you're not seeing what you want, fake news, tell yourself, fake news. That's fake news. No, that's not the happy end to my movie. Okay, you have to cut out all the negative thoughts. that you're having, or that you're reacting to a situation. So what are you telling yourself about yourself? Are you knowing that you're good enough and worthy enough and deserving to have whatever you want? Are you trusting in your own power and your happy end to your movie? Or are you thinking the complete opposite? What you focus on grows. Are you feeling resentful, angry, frustrated, jealous, insecure, doubtful, fearful? All the wrong energies. So again, go to my other channel, Your Thoughts Create, or book a session with me so that I can help you. Because believe me, when I am dealing with clients and they are telling me the things that they are holding in place by continually believing in and assuming to be true, that is blocking them from having the beautiful end that they want. When we work through and unpick it and they start focusing on what they do want, that's when the magic happens and they get their beautiful relationships exactly how they want it to. It has nothing to do with your SP or anybody else. It is all about you. So you have to stand in your power. It is what you are thinking and feeling and going around talking about. Yes, you are the magic wand. Ace, new starts, new beginnings. The energy, you're the energy. Your thoughts, feelings and spoken word are the energy you are giving out. You have the power to change your life around to how you want it in every area of your life. You are the powerful magician. Nobody else. Nobody else can do it for you because nobody else is inside your mind watching what you're thinking or how you're feeling. You have to get that balance in your thoughts and in your feelings and feel centered within. So, like I said, I don't know if I said it before because when I'm channeling, I can't remember what I'm talking about. But Spirit is here to give you a map. This is how you get from A to B quickly. If you think that everybody else is going to do it for you, you are going to get lost en route and take longer to get the happy ending that you want. Oops, so Archangel Michael, what is your advice for viewers for the next 7 days? Yeah, believe and trust and detach from the situation. So what that means, what Archangel Michael is telling you, okay, believe and trust. Replace fear with faith and trust. Be filled with strength, courage and confidence. What do we have there? The strength card. The confidence and the courage to go forward fearlessly because you are the creator. And here, use the flaming sword to cut any attachment to fear or drama so that you could be centered. I think we had that centered one. Centered in the knowingness that peace is everywhere within you and the situation. Cut any fear or drama or doubts, fears and insecurities and trust and believe and have faith in your end to your movie. You've got to leave that unhealthy cycle that you are trapping yourself in because you are not going to find the answers there. Remember that very first card. You are focusing on the stuff that is not helping you. You have to have focus on your happy ending, the Two of Cups, the beautiful connection between you and somebody else. You can have that. You're the only one stopping you from having that, Spirit is telling you. Meditate and contemplate. Again, get in that balance. Do some meditation if you need to. Contemplate on your wish fulfilled. What is the outcome you want in this situation? Empowerment and blessed change. Again, empowerment. You're the powerful creator. Okay, nobody else. You're more powerful than you realize. It's safe for you to be powerful. And then you will have your changes, major changes. But at the moment, you're hanging upside down like this hangman. Okay, you're putting your life on pause, not seeing that you are the powerful creator. Not anybody else, not your SP or anybody else. You. It's all about you, my lovelies. When you change within, you will see the changes outside of you. Your outside world is a mirror of everything you are thinking, believing in, assuming to be true, and reacting to. Pleasure. You can have all the pleasure and the beautiful things that you want and your happy ending. But if you think that your person is going to do it for you, that's not how it's going to work. Message. So for those of you in no contact, you can have communication. But stop noticing the lack. If you keep focusing that your person is still not contacting you, then your person is still not contacting you. What you focus on grows. My person contacts me every single day. They are constantly pursuing me. I'm all they think about all day long. They're head over heels in love with me. They tell me every day how much they love me. Everything's okay. Love this card. Don't worry, it's all working out in a beautiful way. Your love life, you're sat on your pedestal. This girlie is not giving her power away. Her person is coming towards her because she has become the magnet to attract this butterfly to her. Like a moth to the flame. She's in her power. She's not repelling him with her negative energies. So, the basis of your question involves your romantic life, which is now changing for the better. And we had blessed changes. Okay. So Spirit is saying, for some of you, if you're not seeing the results you want, you have to shift your energies. Focusing on the spilt cups is not the right energy. You have to bring the love back into this. For others of you who have been working on your shifting your energies, remain in your power because you're about to get the communication you want or the news that you want, and everything's okay. The movement is coming. The changes are coming in for you. Past life relationship. Okay, maybe somebody from your past in this lifetime. Okay, or just somebody that you feel strongly attached to because, like we said, following your intuition, what is your heart telling you? Okay, this is the person that I want. Okay, and you can have your beautiful ending here. You just have to trust and believe in yourself and your own power. Cleanse. Your body, mind and soul are urging you to take time out for some much needed cleansing. Just as you wash your car, clean your house, tidy your office, your body also needs care and attention. It's time for some spiritual, emotional and physical cleansing. To be regrounded, okay? Being distracted, unfocused, tired, irritated and impatient are all signs that you're ungrounded. Now is the time to become centered and allow Spirit to help you ground yourself and reconnect with the divine source. So be in your power. Reacting to the outside is fake news. You're just keeping the fake news in place. Groundhog Day. Focus on the happy ending that you do want, and you can have that. But Rome wasn't built in a day. It's not abracadabra or hocus pocus. It's here now. You can get what you want because you are the magic wand, but you have to allow times the movement, if you like, to happen. There is always movement. I will leave this with you, love and light. For my lovelies who chose pile number 3, let's have a look at your love life for the next 7 days. Please remember that quite a few of you will be watching pile number 3, so it is for entertainment purposes and for guidance only. You can, of course, have a reading for your specific situation. Okay, so you may be feeling a little bit anxious here, a little bit on your guard, or feeling a little bit battered and bruised as if you've been through the wars. For some of you, it may be that you are seeing hot and cold behaviour from someone. It may be that you are in no contact with someone. It may be that there are financial worries. But we do have somebody here coming forward to you, or wanting to come forward to you, where they have not offered you what you wanted before. So don't get caught up in your emotions, okay? Because your person, male or female, finds you very attractive, I'm hearing. Yeah. They want me to take that one. There is news coming, okay? News that you want is coming. Yep. Somebody who, from your past, perhaps, okay? Past doesn't mean it's somebody you've necessarily dated or been out with. It could be somebody you went to school with or worked with, and now they're, or a childhood person, okay? And they are showing back up, and you could be attracted to them. But for the majority of you, it's going to be a no contact situation with somebody who didn't give you what you wanted before, and now they are coming forward to give you what you want. Just don't get caught up in your emotions, and don't feel that nothing is happening, Spirit is saying here. Yeah, you will have your happy home with this person, or a new love. There is somebody coming forward here. Somebody who has been giving this a lot of thought. They're serious this time, I'm hearing, okay? They are serious this time. Yeah, and for a lot of you, you've been putting the work in. So therefore, your person has been putting the work in. Because what you're thinking, they're thinking. Changes are happening. The end of the old, beginning of the new here. Yeah, again, you know, for those of you that have been following the advice and guidance that myself and Spirit have been giving you, you've been working on that. And you're about to see shift here, okay? You're about to see a huge shift. Yeah, you're nearly there. Look how you're dressed. You're all ready. You've got all these beautiful flowers around you, like the roses, okay? You're believing in this connection. You've done all your hard work. Just don't go back into negative. Remember, swords are your thoughts. So don't think that because, you know, nothing is happening today, doesn't mean it's not going to happen later today or tomorrow or by the end of the week. Okay? Things are shifting, Spirit is telling you, but you have to still keep believing here. Still practicing and believing, not reacting to the 3D. When you're reacting to the 3D, just keep telling yourself, no, this is fake news. I know the end to this movie. I know there's going to be a happy ending. Yeah, don't get caught up in your emotions either, thinking, oh, this isn't working. Okay, feeling battered and bruised, still focusing on the word no contact, or nothing going how you want, or hot and cold behavior, or breadcrumbs, because what you focus on grows, okay? You have to believe in your power and keep focused on the end that you want, okay? You can have your beautiful Ace of Cups overflowing with all the love and affection that you want. Your new starts, new beginnings, being how you want it to. So don't fall at the last hurdle, Spirit is saying. Archangel Michael. Positive thoughts create positive results, okay? just be aware of what thoughts you start telling yourself, because you're not seeing anything happen. So you're going back into negative Nancy, with negative Nancy knocking on your door, telling you that your person doesn't love you, or that they've got this problem, or they need to sort that out. No, stay in your power and know that it is about to shift. Positive thoughts create positive results. Go forward fearlessly. Okay, you've got to have the confidence and courage in guiding your thoughts and actions in the direction of love and your true heart's desire. Okay, not letting negative Nancy come and whisper all the shit that you don't want to hear in your ear, which is going to send you plummeting again. No, be strong. Slam the door in her face. Fake news. The energy is gaining momentum. Okay, it's coming, Spirit is saying. Your happy end. Yeah, expect powerful change. Look at this. Sort of, this is like an eclipse. It's the sun is behind there. Okay, it's coming. The moon is going to shift out the way. Okay, and the beautiful sunshine is going to be there to show you everything that you want. Don't give up. Like I say, don't fall at the last hurdle, giving up. Keep going. Even if you smash into the hurdle and it trips you up, get up and keep running to the finish line. Alchemy. Yes, you're the powerful creator. Okay, you're the magician. Yeah, don't start resisting this. Okay, shutting back down, thinking, oh, this isn't working, nothing's happening, oh, we're there yet. Keep going. Positive thoughts create positive results. Keep going, Spirit is saying. Yep, somebody coming in, okay? Your person might be wear a uniform or have worn a uniform, but it's like this card here when they said somebody is coming back, they're serious this time. They didn't offer you what you wanted before, and they are going to be serious and offer you everything that you want this time, whether you're in contact with them or not. Okay, just keep believing like children believe in Father Christmas. Your Father Christmas is coming. Okay, your tooth fairy is coming. You're going to get your wish fulfilled. Perfect timing. Okay, this is the right time for you to move forward. It's happening soon. At any time it can change. Just keep those positive thoughts. Keep focused on your end result. Don't go back into a negative, opening the door to negative Nancy and inviting her in. Okay, slam the door in her face. Don't resist this because it's happening. Keep going forward. Okay, yeah, stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking, okay, that we had there. Positive thinking, okay, will bring you the romance. You will be getting to know your person the way you want to get to know them. Remember, current 3D, fake news. Every time you're checking your phone or looking at the current 3D and not seeing what you want, just flip yourself out of it by going, it's fake news. That's not the happy end to my movie. Believe, okay? We don't want to go back into this nothing's working, caught up in your thoughts and your emotions. Keep going. The force that works through your soul, determining what's possible or impossible. The difference between success over failure and above all who you are is the power of your belief. It is not a case of when I see it, I will believe it. You have to believe it and create it within so that you will see it in the 3D. The current 3D is old news. It's fake news. It's all your old thoughts and beliefs and assumptions and fears, doubts and insecurities still playing out. Positive thoughts are over here. The current 3D has to catch up. So don't self-sabotage, okay? When you learn to get out of your own way, there will be no stopping you. Most of the time, it's not others who prevent you from having what you want. It's your inner voice that derails those beautiful woven plans that you want. So believe and stay focused on your happy ending. because it's there. For a lot of you, it is soon. I will leave this with you. Love and light.